Did you know you're only getting paid half of the songwriter royalties that are due to you? That's right, half. By the end of this, I'm going to tell you how to double your songwriting monies. First of all, let me break it down to you. Every time your song is streamed, there are royalties that are paid out to the song's copyright owners. When a song's first created in music, they actually have 2 copyrights, and each copyright earns a specific royalty. We're going to talk about that. The copyright signifies the ownership of the intellectual property by a person or a group. In music, the 2 copyrights are the sound recording copyright. The sound recording is a series of musical, spoken, or other sounds fixed in a recorded medium, such as a CD, a digital file called a phonorecord, aka the master recording or the master. And this usually belongs to the owner of the master, such as a record label or an artist if you're independent. Just remember this, master equals recording. Master rights usually belong to the artist or the label if the artist is assigned to the label. The second and the most important for what we're talking about today is the musical composition copyright. The musical composition consists of the lyrics and the underlying music such as the beat or instrumental. And this is usually created by a songwriter and or composer. Now this is also referred to as publishing. We always hear that word and sometimes it seems crazy confusing, but I'm going to try to break it down really simple. Today I'm going to talk to you about the composition or the publishing side of things, and I'm going to try to make it as simple as possible. Every time a song is streamed on Spotify, 2 different types of publishing royalties are generated. First, you have the performance royalties. Performance royalties are generated every time your song is performed publicly, such as a radio, TV, films, live concerts, nightclubs, bars, restaurants, you name it. Anytime your song is heard publicly, there's a performance royalty due. These royalties are collected by performing rights organizations, PROs or pros as we call it. These companies consist of companies like ASCAP, BMI, or SESAC in the United States. If you are not registered with one of these companies and you are a songwriter, stop what you're doing and go get registered on ASCAP or BMI. Performance royalties are paid out based on each songwriter's share of the song. For example, if a song was written equally by Cardi B, writing the lyrics, and DJ Khaled, doing all the music, the split would be equal 50-50. Every time you create a new song, you should have each songwriter fill out what's known as a songwriter split sheet. This identifies the writer and the percentage that they contributed to that song. The percentage identifies the writer's ownership shares of the publishing in that song. And you want to do this at the end of the session. This will eliminate any arguments and fights in the future over who did what on the song when the song makes millions of dollars. And trust me, it does happen. Performance royalties are split and distributed 50-50 between the songwriters and their publishers. And if you're an independent artist, you don't have a publisher, then you, as a songwriter, are the publisher. Now the next royalty is more than likely the royalty that you are not getting paid for. And this is called the mechanical royalty. Mechanical royalties are generated when your song is transmitted, broadcasted, or reproduced. This occurs when outside parties license your songs for physical albums, digital downloads, and interactive streams such as Spotify. So every time your music is streamed on Spotify, you are owed a mechanical royalty. The Copyright Royalty Board sets a mandated royalty rate for your mechanical royalty. And in 2018, they increased the mechanical royalty rate to 15.1%, which is about a 32% increase before 2018. Now, most songwriters think that since they're registered with ASCAP, BMI, or SESAC, that they're all set. Well, they would be wrong. Others might think that since their music's being distributed by companies like TuneCore, CD Baby, or DistroKid, that they should be fine. And of course, they would be wrong also. So you are losing out on half of your publishing revenue. If you have a publishing deal or an admin deal, those companies should be taking care of this. But if you're independent and you do not have a publishing or admin deal, you are not getting paid your mechanical royalties. Here's the reason why you have not been paid your royalties. Up until 2018, streaming companies such as Spotify only paid out mechanical royalties to companies like Harry Fox or MediaNet, who then in turn only paid out to a publishing company. Does that make sense? So in order to get your mechanical royalties, you had to have a publishing company collect your money from these companies like Harry Fox or MediaNet. So if you did not have an admin deal or you're not with a publishing company, you did not get paid for your mechanical royalties. Now, thankfully in 2018, a nonprofit organization was created called Mechanical Licensing Collective, or MLC. This company collects the mechanical royalties that are owed and pays those royalties directly to you, the songwriters, composers, the lyricists, and the publishers. So right now, go register with MLC and you will double your songwriting royalties starting today. And if you're not registered with ASCAP or BMI, make sure you go register with those guys as a songwriter. If you're an artist or an independent label and you want me to tell you how to double and collect your performance royalties, make sure you share and subscribe to my channel. Once I get to 3,300 subscribers, I will drop the next video that will help you double your performance royalties. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, do that below. I'll make sure I get to every single comment and answer all your questions. If you need help in the music business, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. I'll do my best to answer all your questions. Have a great day.